Howdy Saber fans, this is Keegan here. I'm going to do a quick little review of the Gladiator. This is a SaberForge saber. The Gladius or Gladius is the same version, except this has this little area right here with the crystal reveal. It's a little more expensive, but honestly I think it really makes the difference. What I love about SaberForge is they're very cost effective. You can get a nice saber without sound, for like 50 bucks, and it's awesome. Add a blade to it for just like $30 or $40 more, and you've got a nice little saber like this. Look at that. Another thing I really like is it's a good one-handed saber right here. Nice feel for it. And it just looks badass. And it's a two-handed saber. The other hand just comes right up here, boom. So you still see the crystal inside, which is kind of blurry, but and it is awesome. Look at that. And I love, this is the 12 watt. It is very bright. The actual color, I've noticed on flat screen TVs, you can see what the color looks like. So right there, that's the blue that comes across, and not so white, but it's really good. Now, as you can see, it doesn't make any sound because first I got the Champion Edition, which is like tier 4, like their highest, and it had 7 different sound fonts, and I wanted 2 different colors, but the thing is, if you do that, it changes color between the one color, the second color, and then the blend between the two. So you could do like blue, and then red, and then purple. But the problem is, I got these sabers because I'm filming a short film, and there's a lot of turning and blocking and smashing, and I had my red saber turn orange, I had my blue saber turn green, and it just totally took me out of the lore. So I downgraded to the Hero version, or I think it's Hero, where I have just regular sound on it. So as you can see, no sound. So what you do is you just hold this down.
Main menu. Select optical frequency 1.
See, 1 is solid. 2, there's a flicker rate. 3, I'm using my computer here. It's a little quicker.
4.
Almost not noticeable.
5.
And it's very fast. And it looks like 1, but it's pulsing much faster. I don't know, I'm getting artifacts on this, but
1.
I'll just do 1 for right now. As you can see, it's much brighter.
Select sound intensity low, high, muted, low.
I'm going to do low because high is pretty loud.
Select
See?
impact sensitivity 1.
The lower number, the more sound it'll make when you move around.
Select motion sensitivity 1.
And well, that was the clashing. Whenever you like, psh, psh, and this would be the motion sensitivity. So I'll also do that.
Saved.
See that? Nice and loud. And I like this because you see how there's the tube there, how it funnels in. Not only does that funnel the sound better, but it protects the speaker from getting hit. You really have to go in there, and it even sounds cool muffled. These things are amazing. This is the version 4 blade, and I swear the only thing that'll break this is another version 4. These things are awesome. Yay! So yeah, this is a wonderful saber. As you can see, the crystal just looks cool. There's 2 slots on there. The other one is a guard, because chances are your hand is going to be right there covering it up. So actually it's better that it's covered there. And then the blaster block for the Guardian, which is, you know, the light side, it usually comes with blaster block. They call it Viridian. And then the red Crimson swords, they call it Crimson, has a lockup effect. When you get the highest tier, they all have lockup. They all have blaster block, or most of them anyway. And that's a nice little feature, but I, again, don't really need it. I'm going to do a lot of the sounds post-production. I just wanted one with sound because why have a lightsaber if you're going to carry it around on your hip without sound? I do carry this with me, and I get a lot of compliments on it. I mean, I love SaberForge because, look, this looks like a real lightsaber. The kid in me just thinks for a split second before I turn it on, an actual laser light will come out and I can cut things with it, but I know that's not true. But you like my little Stormtrooper PC? Ah, Stormtrooper White from NZXT. Just a little, check it out. It's the NZXT Phantom. You'll love it. They come in Vader Black, Stormtrooper White, and Red Guard, well, Emperor's Guard Red. But I love the white one. Very Star Warsy of me, I know. I should, yeah. I'm gonna make this, it's already like 6.5 minute video. I like the long videos because if I'm looking to buy a saber, I want to know every freaking thing I can about it. So the color is amazing now. Here. Alright, come on, light. Well, anyway. There we go. As you can see here, that the emitter, which is the part right up here by the blade, the emitter is a nice solid color. I love it a lot. The silver with the black lines in it, it's just outstanding. I like the tapering effect here. And these are grooved, they aren't painted on, so those are grooves right there. Comes down to also grooved and grooved. This works really well for the fingers because I've got, as you can tell, like bass player fingers. And right there, it's just so comfortable. My fingers want to go there, and it's a nice tight grip. And it works very, very well. Alright, get some light back on. I'm going to turn this off right now because the lighting purposes. Nice sound effect too. So as you can see, that the grip is perfect for holding a hand. There's still a little bit of a guard right here in the emitter. So it's part emitter, part guard. And oh man, I love swinging this around. Even as like up here, you get a much different swing ability, and it really works well. Coming down on the champion version of this, there's actually like 2 buttons here, but I'm not going to review that because I don't have it anymore. I like this button. It's perfect in set, so all you have to do is just grab it and boom. See, you can just turn it off and not have to like accidentally hit it or something. You just have to really grip tight and turn it on. When turned here, it's right there in your finger. You can just touch it. It's not a button or a nub. And I like the fact that it's glowing. That's cool. And the crystal I showed you, really, really cool. This part here, I wanted just a regular consular looking aspect on the hilt. I believe this saber is actually modeled after the Old Republic, Star Wars The Old Republic MMO, which is one of my favorite games. I'm on Arjunta Paul, which is the PvP RPG server. Only one out there that's PvP and RP. Anyway, you can get this now in a multitude of colors, variety of textures. It's outstanding. And SaberForge has, I think, the best customer service of any company out there. They've got just enough people to fill the orders, to respond to the orders in a friendly manner. They're never assholes, pardon my Swahili. And I love Philip Isherwood. You are the man, and everybody else that works at SaberForge, you are the man and the woman. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. And then down here, just like up top, you see the 2 grooves? Boom! 2 grooves to complete it, and they are grooves. They're not painted on. So it's just a wonderful saber, and of course the CoverTech wheel. And this you can get in different colors and styles as well now. Black and silver and gray and all kinds of cool stuff. I got it this way just because it looks good in my opinion. And then it's just solid, like a solidly built piece of art that is freaking cool. So that's my little review here of the Gladius. Yeah, I love this thing. It's outstanding. And the tip, as you can see, it's actually screwed on and glued, so you don't ever have to worry about it flying off when during in battle. I got a stunt saber here from Ultra Sabers as neodymium magnets, by the way. Amazing. I've got one inside here, and then this, they make a wonderful way to hang your sabers. And this one I wanted hot pink. I wanted a hot pink saber just because I haven't seen one. But as you can see, the tip here is rounded, and it's actually broken off a couple times. So something to keep in mind there. With SaberForge, they screw it on and the tip doesn't fly off. Wonderful. Anyway, yeah, so if you get a chance, get a Gladius or a Gladiator, either one. Gladius, of course, has the crystal reveal in it, which is outstanding. And, oh yeah, I'm going to show you. Putting this on is so simple. You just grab one of these beauties, and right here, it just pops in. It doesn't get fuzzy. That's just my camera. Right here is the blade plug. Again, you can get these in different formats. I just think this one works really well with the saber. With this version, you just slide it right in and screw it right on. Done. And you don't have to do these tight. Just 1/2 turn to tighten it, 1/2 turn to loosen it, and that's really all you need. And see, it just completes it, and it actually dims it down from what it normally would be. This makes a wonderful flashlight at night. So, yeah, I'm going to, see, there you go. Boom. Look at that. That's actually pretty neat picture, huh? Woo. And I will show you this with the blade in now. Alright. And as you can see, this is still got a light on. As you can see, this thing lights up my room really nicely. My very small, like, lavish, I'm in Mount Shasta, California, but this is basically like a deluxe New York apartment here. But yeah, I love this thing. Look at that. Like, wow. Bam. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's just outstanding. Very, very, very good buy. If you're considering a lightsaber, I gotta say this, you can't go wrong. You literally cannot go wrong. I don't know anything bad about this saber. I've been using it for months now, and I just can't find anything I don't like about this. I even thought before making this video, what wouldn't I like in my saber, and nothing came up. I mean, I love this guy. I love this guy so much. And another thing I like about the cover tech knob is my hands basically are right there, 1 and 2. So it's the cover tech knob makes for a nice bottom part to just keep the hand there, and it's good for the one-handed swings too. It keeps everything compact and beautiful. Yeah, boy. There you go. That's a nice true color of what color it actually is. And there you see the brightness. But that's the color of the blade. Nice and blue. Nice and blue. So beautiful. I mean, I'm looking at the saber and what it looks like in the TV, and that's exactly the color right there. All the way through. And it's this bright. It's so freaking bright. I love it. So yeah, I'd say Gladius or Gladius. I guess either one works. One of the best sabers on the market. I literally spent months, and I mean months, saving pictures, going on the web, park sabers, ultra sabers, JQ, JK, you name it. I will say the Makoto lightsabers are probably brighter than this, but they light up also very realistically from the emitter out to the tip. But if you break something like right here, one of the little LEDs, then there's a dull spot there, and I just not gonna have that. So I love this saber. SaberForge is one of the best companies on the market. Like I said, for the price point, for the authenticity of it, for the sound effects are great. It handles well. They're very, very well made. Yeah, just beautiful all around. I guess the only bad thing, but it's just not their fault, is it does start getting pretty warm right around here, but that's where all the electrical components are. So just like with anything, when it's on for a while, it starts getting warm. But it doesn't. It's not like second-degree burn or anything. It's just kind of warm, but not a problem. And I did get of course, the kind with the recharge port. And that being so, these do not stay on longer than, I think it's 10 minutes, it might be 15, but they shut off. But you just, turn the button back on and they're right back on. And for filming purposes, I'm not going to need it on for very long, and if you're fighting, you're not going to need it on for very long. And so yeah, there you go. SaberForge Gladius version 4 blade. I believe this is it's the tier 3. One step down from tier 4. I forget what they champion, the hero, the warrior, all these other words, but it's the second to most that you can get. But this is just one solid color, 12 watts of shining awesomeness, and you can't go wrong. So this has been Jedi Master Joroku signing off here for the awesome Gladius. Let me turn the light back on. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, blah blah blah. You know what to do. Really, I hope this helps, because when I was looking for what saber I wanted, there weren't all that many reviews that went into great detail about everything. So I went ahead and did that. And I am actually going to also review my other saber, I took the blade out of it. Let me shut that off. This bad boy. Yeah. So that's going to be the next video. Another awesome creation by SaberForge. So, if you like the Gladius, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're deciding on what you wanted to get, I can't tell you, you know, you'll find what you like, but as sabers go, I don't see how it can get any better. Honestly. So thanks again for watching, and enjoy. May the Force be with you. Always.